Hello, everybody, and we are back in Lone Star Trucking. I almost said More Freedom Trucking. We are back in Lone Star Trucking, and today we've got a huge construction piece of equipment, whatever this is. We are going from Del Rio to Van Horn with this huge construction. So it's going to pay us about 13 grand, which is definitely needed. We're over here in a K100E, as you can see in the upper right hand corner of your screen, and we've got special transport listed. We've got to follow all the directions and everything that go along with a special transport. So this is one of my first times ever doing this, and I say we just jump into it and let's get going. So as you can see, this is a giant load. They've got the road blocked for us. And this truck is ready to go. It's 321 miles to our destination. We're going to try not to crash into anything. And we're going to take a left out of here.
Straight.
And we are off and running, so we've got to stay behind our escort vehicles. And I'm going to go ahead and get over in the left-hand lane. Looks like we got a left-hand turn coming up here, so we want to make sure we stay behind this police officer in front of us and that we don't crash.
Go straight.
We're keeping her going here. Keeping her going. Slow down there, bud.
Keep left and then turn left.
Slow down here. Let's get over. We're actually not going to get over all the way. We've got the
left.
whole road for us. Actually saw a large load like this one day
Go
on
straight.
465 in Indianapolis, and it was taking up like at least a lane and a half, almost 2 lanes. And I don't remember what they were carrying, a large cylindrical object of some sort, as far as I can remember. It might have been, I think it was a huge tank or something, but not tank as in military equipment, but like tank as in fluid kind of tank. So I'm not exactly sure the speed limit that we're going to be able to get up to.
Go straight.
But the nice thing is that we don't have to stop at stoplights, and the cops are going to be leading the way. They're going to be stopping all the traffic for us, and we're just going to kind of hang out right here in this lane, kind of in the middle a little bit. We're off on the left-hand side. We don't want to hit anything on the right-hand side of the road, so we're staying more towards the middle. As it looks like our load it's over a couple feet. So I have to get over here.
Go straight.
Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Figure out your life. Figure out your... Come on! Go! Well, this is not good. This guy now part of the convoy. I think I might have to pass this guy. So let's hang back. Let's hang back a little bit and see if I can just go around him. You know, can't delete him. Now he's going to speed up with whatever we do. So let's see if we can fix this real fast. All right. We'll fix that. And we're just keeping her going at this point. Now that we got that car out of the way. Try to keep her right here in the middle of the road. That's right, get your tour bus over. Look at this view right now. Looking good. Looking good. You can watch the time increase in the upper right as we move on in the journey. We'll hit our cruise control because we only need to go 40 behind this guy, so we just need to maintain our position behind him and watch us in case he slows down. So hopefully everybody has had a great week. Those of you that had Monday off, maybe a 4-day week for you. Back to the grind this week. I know I'm back to the grind as well, so you know, work, but it is what it is. Pays the bills, right? So hopefully you've had a great week. And looking forward to the weekend. I know I am. Always looking forward to the weekend. One of the things that we're doing over on, well, a lot of the Twitch streamers that I game with and everything, excuse me, we've started a dry January for January, obviously. And we are... no consumption of alcoholic beverages during the month of January, so we're going to see how that goes. And think of all the money we'll be saving. But that's for January, dry January, so, you know, getting a little bit more healthy just to start a little bit this year, and it doesn't hurt anybody. Not necessarily, I don't have New Year's resolutions. I continue just to be myself, and there's things that I work on all year anyway, and one of them is my physical fitness that I just need to start getting back into, and it's been almost 3 years since I went to the gym, and it's just one of those things that I need to get back into. So that's one of my things is my goal for this year, is to do more physical fitness, and I have the equipment here at home to do it, so it only makes sense. And then just prioritizing that again in my life, as I was going to the gym probably every day for, I don't know, 3 years or so. I was in really, really good shape, and then, you know, the thing that must not be mentioned happened, and gyms closed and everything for 2+ years, or a year or two, and all that junk and stuff. And so, you know, getting back into physical shape, like just getting back, yeah, basically just getting back into my physical shape is a priority for me right now, and it may involve adjustments to my streaming schedule. You know, like I want to commit to an hour or two a day after work and working on physical fitness stuff, just getting back into shape, and it doesn't hurt, you know, like better heart, better lungs for me. That's my biggest thing. So, and I've got this electric bike. Well, the electric bike is hard to ride in the winter outside, and especially when it's freezing cold, or, you know, like when it's not cold, it's raining, and so that makes it difficult to ride outside. But I do have a stationary bike inside that I just bite the bullet in him and just get on it and ride and get back into shape. That's just, you know, my goal for the year is, that's what my goal for the year is. It's not really a resolution, it's just a goal. And just to be more healthy and all that stuff. So hopefully, if you have goals for the year, not necessarily resolutions. Resolutions are really hard because you swing for the fences on them, and then, you know, you get discouraged, and it's like you have 12 months, you know, like that's my thing, is like my idea is that in the next 12 months I want to get my physical fitness back, and it's not going to happen overnight or anything like that. So I mean, it took me a long time to get into shape, and it took me a long time to get out of shape. So it's going to take me a long time to get back into shape again. So that's my goal for the year. Other goals for the year for the channel, you know, I think the goals for the year is I'm going to be having, I will have a More Freedom Series update video coming out. I was trying to do a season recap video, and it was becoming very cumbersome and extremely long and a lot of editing, and I don't necessarily have the time to edit that amount of video and put it into one video. So I think I will have a season 3 update video that comes out, which goes through the new season, talk with the previous season's winner, champions, and at that point, you know, we're gonna know what you all will know what we're doing for season 3 in the More Freedom series. So I'm gonna be finalizing season 3 plans this week, and then creating and making the video for it. So one of the other goals for the channel this year is my two main, well, I have 3 main series that you're going to see on the channel. You're going to see ATS, you're going to see City Skylines, and you're going to see the More Freedom series. So the More Freedom series and the IROC series. So the More Freedom stock car racing, you will see, that would be the other thing. So some weeks you'll have IROC on Monday and More Freedom on Fridays, like we had this year. So every 4 races, again, will be IROC series races, and a little bit of a preview. There'll be 36 races in the More Freedom series this coming year. So we've got that. And let's see what else we got. So I think I've been toying with the idea of, because I want to do, you know, I have these 3.5 series, because I would say IROC is about a half, you know, a half a series. And so I have these 3.5 series for the channel, and I think what I want to do is, my goal is to possibly do Monday, Wednesday, Friday again for videos. We'll see what my time schedule allows, as a lot of the times, you know, like I've said in other videos, is that I record on Sundays, Saturdays, and I record Friday, Saturday, Sundays in those 3 days, and then I edit and get the videos uploaded and all that stuff. So we'll see what my time schedule allows for me. And if it allows me to do 3 videos a week, I'll do 3 videos a week. If it's only 2, it'll stay at the two series that we have. And you'll see a lot of City Skylines and Lone Star Trucking, ATS content in general, and more Freedom Stock Car Racing. So I know I've had a lot of folks already ask about next season, and I am looking forward to it, and details will be coming out for it and all that stuff. So appreciate all the views that I've had over the past year for not only the More Freedom series races, but all the races, and it's been a great year on YouTube, and I'm very, very, very much appreciative of all the folks that come out and watch those races and cheer for themselves or their favorite drivers every week. So I thought the cop car was going to hit the semi just then. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to grab a screenshot real fast, so just hold on 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, screenshot obtained. Back on the road. Get our cruise control back on. Keeping that distance from from our lead vehicle right there. That is very, very important, as he's the one that's keeping us safe in front. But we're trying. 11 minutes left to go on the drive. We'll see if that comes to fruition. So our goal for Lone Star is definitely getting our first truck as soon as we can, and I think we'll be okay as far as the garage goes, but it is definitely getting that first truck. And not that I don't think that I think taking the quick jobs is okay, but you always just want to own your own truck. So we're going to work towards that. I was looking at the VTC, the More Freedom Trucking VTC that is in Trucks Book, and we just surpassed the 1,000,000 mile mark for the More Freedom Trucking VTC on Trucks Book, and so I thought that was really impressive, that we have now surpassed that 1,000,000 miles. And it's been a couple years. Like, it's taken a couple years to do it, but we've surpassed 1,000,000 miles, and looking forward to another 1,000,000 miles and getting everybody back into using Trucks Book for during our convoys, and if they're just trucking in general. I know there were a few times when we were just trucking all the time, and we'd be in the top 10 for More Freedom Trucking for a month in Trucks Book.
Go straight.
I'm going straight. I did turn the voice navigation on, as you can hear. I was not trying to get lost on this journey with this cargo, so I definitely needed to turn the voice navigation back on in the truck. I'm not using the HAL GPS. We are just using the default SCS Raspy. I can't remember what his name is, but the Raspy one. And I did see that there are sound fixes, voice navigation, so maybe we'll try that out sometime. Maybe I'll try that out on convoy mode on Monday and see what the voice fixes sounds like. Trying to think if there's any kind of changes coming to the Twitch channel this year, and I've been thinking about that. I'm not sure. We're still doing convoys, More Freedom Convoy, the More Freedom Trucking Convoy on Mondays, for sure. Just careful because we might slow down here. Want to kind of scooch over into the middle for this. Around that bridge. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's going to be any changes coming to the Twitch channel this year or not. I've thought about starting to stream a little bit on YouTube as opposed to Twitch and see how we do over here on YouTube. Still thinking about that. I'm not sure. I've thought about it for a while, but I'm just never sure, you know, because we're so embedded into Twitch as far as streaming goes that it might be kind of weird to switch over, and I don't want to, you know, not give those people on Twitch their money's worth, you know, for my subscribers over on Twitch. I'm gonna get over a little bit. That guy was looking a little sketchy right there. I have a ring light that I use to light up my face, you know, give me better lighting. And it had broken, and I was able to fix that. So ring light is fixed, and I'll be able to have a little bit better lighting. But I mean, for the most part, I think if I do make any changes, it'll be sort of to the overlays and things like that. So nothing spectacular, I don't think. Emotes, maybe. Emotes are always fun to have. And I would love to get one of those, a Stream Deck or a, what's that called? Like the mixer. I'd love to get one of those. A little bit out of my price range, but something maybe in the future. You know, I've got some, depending on if they ever install my gigabit internet, I have some plans for gigabit internet things and just some other stuff. So we're working our way. We got 90 miles left. Only 38,000 miles on this K100E. That's pretty good. This trailer counts as a triple trailer. That's pretty cool. So far, so good. I think this was an easier route to do as far as the heavy cargo goes. The special transport, as it were. It's pretty straight. There's not really a bunch of turns. We haven't gone through a bunch of cities. We had to deal with that traffic, but we dealt with that traffic. You know, that one car. I mean, sometimes I honestly could see that actually happening, where a car just tries to jump in the middle of the convoy and kind of block things in. But we got it taken care of.
Go straight.
We're going straight. Almost there. I do love the... And we haven't put back in the real gas stations mod back into the game. And the reason I didn't do that was because SCS has absolutely just done an amazing job with their their gas stations and everything, and I thought it was just it was super cool to just be able to see the SCS versions of the gas stations. They look really good. So as much as it's cool to see Exxon or Texaco or all the other gas stations, Loves and all that stuff, I think the ones that SCS has put into the game are really, really nice. So that's why we haven't went back to the real gas stations mod. We got just a few more minutes left. That's nice. We've been doing pretty good. One close call, I think, but other than that, not much as far as danger. Oh man, look at that. Texas Longhorns. Very cool. Get over just a little bit on top of this hill, because you just never know what's at the top of the hill. Yeah, don't forget that our More Freedom Trucking convoys are on Monday night. If you want to come over and give them a watch on the Twitch channel, which will be, I think it's still linked below. You can come over and watch those More Freedom convoy shenanigans. A lot of fun, guys. We have a lot of fun doing all those, and it's a nice break, just to have fun, relax, and just laugh and all the other stuff during the convoys. I've been using the winter mod in the convoy. I have yet to put it into the Lone Star Trucking, but I think if we get out of Texas during the winter, that we will add in the the winter mod. So depending on what state we get into, that's the biggest thing. So like we get into like Colorado, Wyoming, Utah,
Go straight.
Montana, the Idaho, those northern states, we'll get the winter mod in. It just depends on our progression. We've just kind of hung out here in the Lone Star State of Texas. 2 minutes out. Looking good. Get over here. I don't know. Such great detail that they put into Texas. A bit of artifacting or something like that in front of us. Yep, just stay to the right just a little bit. Just a little bit. I do love that we can drive the K100E in before we buy it. Staying to the right just a smidge. Stay away from that curb right there. Oh, looks like we got a bridge. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. It looks like our stuff's going to be on the left.
Get ready to turn left.
I am ready to turn left.
Turn left.
We'll see if we can get this in here, in between these two barriers. Line it up. Keep her going. Just gotta keep her going. Keep her going. I don't think we're gonna get this. What are we stuck on? This may not be our... We might have to, might just have to skip. We'll find out in just a moment. Yep. We didn't cut it. We didn't cut out on the road far enough, so we're going to have to skip it. We're going to miss the precision.
I'll find a new route.
That's all right. We still made the 13,811, and that's going to take us up to level 5, so nice. We'll continue to throw that on to high value cargo. Apply that there. And we're up to $38,336 in the account. So about halfway there, I think. I'm doing the math. We are halfway there to getting our truck, I think. But that's going to do it for this episode of Lone Star Trucking. We finished this huge construction job that we had from Del Rio to Van Horn. And until next time, take care.